Hola, buen dia. It's me, Peppermint. And when I'm not on RuPaul's Drag Race or simply being New York City's sweetest diva, I'm tuned into the fabulously empowering Bayard Rustin Center for Social Justice Power Hour, coming to you every weeknight at 7 p.m. live from our good old friends at the BRCSJ Virtual HQ via their Facebook page. Tune in tonight.
Need in every community a group of angelic troublemakers.
Social justice, power hour, power hour, power hour. Social justice, power hour, power hour, power hour.
Good evening to our friends on the East Coast. Good afternoon to our friends in the West. And good in-between time to my friends in those in-between spaces. Welcome, 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 my friends. Welcome to the Social Justice Power Hour. Welcome to the virtual headquarters of the Bayard Rustin Center for Social Justice. My name is Robert Martin Seda Schreiber. I'm the chief activist here at the center and your host for this evening, as I have been for the past year and I think it's 9 months now. It's December. Done this 450 some odd shows, many of them very odd indeed. Done this every single freaking weeknight since the pandemic started. Haven't missed a night, haven't missed a beat. And we're thrilled about tonight because tonight is special. They're all special, but tonight is super special then. It's First Friday Folk, y'all, with David Brahinsky and his friends Noemi Bolton and Guy DeRosa. It's going to be a fabulous show. It's going to be some wonderful music to uplift our spirits, to share some virtual communion, to bring us into the weekend so we can be back Monday in the beautiful struggle again, my friends. But now we'll relax, we'll refresh, we'll listen to some great music. Maybe you'll sing along at home. That will be delightful. Thank you for joining us. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great power hour. And the power hour is, as I said at the outset, here for you every single weeknight, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So do come back, y'all. Join us again. And to entice you, here are some highlights. Just some highlights, y'all, of what's coming up in the Power Hour. You'll see Michael Tubbs. I'm sure you've heard of this cat. He's amazing. He was the youngest mayor ever elected in an American city. He is working to end poverty in California. He is super inspirational. He's amazing. And he wrote this great book, The Deeper the Roots, and Oprah loves it. I love it. You're going to love it. And you're going to love this conversation. So make sure you tune in. And he has a really fabulous wife, too. Google it. You'll be happily surprised. She's pretty amazing, too. And then we have Adam Gopnik, Radical of the Real, OG, one of our favorite guests here at the Power Hour. We have a double shot for the holiday season. A lot of us are working toward the holidays, making sure that they're the best they can be, the most festive they can be, the celebration of lights and Kwanzaa and all the other wonderful holidays you may be celebrating in the next month or so. But there's also a real concern with making sure we take care of ourselves. So Jonathan Malazek is going to be here to talk about burnout and how we avoid that. And then this is going to be great. Lee McIntyre is coming at you, how to talk to a science denier. We're going to have some difficult conversations coming up, y'all, right, at our dinner tables with our families, with our friends. So this is a great primer for how we can have those conversations and still keep our sanity and maybe even coerce some people and help them to see the light, as it were. And then we have The Shattering America in the 1960s. This is a great new lens on that pivotal time in our history. Kevin Boyle's going to be with us. Steve Brodner, old friend. You know him, you love him from The Nation magazine. His Greater Quiet series has run every weekday since the pandemic started, just like this show has been every weeknight. It's a great parallel journey we've been having, and he comes by and shares his wonderful illustrations with us. And we're going to have a throwback Thursday with Martha Jones, author of this great book, Vanguard. The Times just wrote it up this day. It's coming out in paperback, and to celebrate, we're going to bring her back to the show, so don't miss that one, my friends. And every Tuesday, come take a breath with us, both literally and figuratively. Queer yoga, my friends. Our queer yoga master, Jasmani, brings us to virtual nirvana. And finally, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. Cal Penn, y'all, on the Power Hour. I've been embargoed. I couldn't talk about this until now, until Cal came out, which he did. Now we can come out and tell you he's going to be in the Power Hour to talk about his inspirational journey, to talk about the inspirational identities that he embodies, his intersectional journey that he's had, and he's going to share all that with us. So stay tuned, true believers. That's just some highlights, y'all, of what's coming up in the Power Hour. So come back to us and be here. But tonight, let's start the music. Let's start the show. We're ready. David and Noemi and Guy are there, ready to play with us, to play for us, and please sing along at home. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful evening to bring our voices together, to be together in virtual community. And I have said enough. I'm done. You've seen enough of this fuzzy face. I'm out. Let's bring on our friends. Let's play some music. Let's light the lights. So without further ado, David and friends, thank you so much for being with us tonight, everybody. You look fabulous. I'm going to tell you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, my friend. Do you hear me?
Yes, we're all set.
We're all set. So straight out of Princeton, New Jersey, my friends, going coast to coast, going international. It is First Friday Folk, y'all.
So we're going to start off with a request, which you're not supposed to do when you do a show. You do the show and then you have requests. But we're starting with a request from Carol Watchler, a very important member of the Ruston Center. This is a song written by, I guess it was written by Carol and Hester, but Pete Seeger recorded it. And we'll do the last verse, which was written by Carol. It's called One Man's Hands. Just my hands can tear a prison down. Just your hands can tear a prison down. But if 2 and 2 and 50 make a million, we'll see that day come round. We'll see that day come round. Just my voice can shout to make them hear. Just your voice can't shout to make them hear. But if 2 and 2 and 50 make a million, we'll see that day come round. We'll see that day come round. And just my strength can't ban the atom bomb. Just your strength can't ban the atom bomb. But if 2 and 2 and 50 make a million, we'll see that day come round. We'll see that day come round. Take a break. My will can't break the color bar. Just your will can't break the color bar. But if 2 and 2 and 50 make a million, we'll see that day come round. We'll see that day come round. And here's the verse written by Carol. Just my vote can't guarantee our rights. Just your vote can't guarantee our rights. But if 2 and 2 and 50 make a million, we'll see that day come round. We'll see that day come round. All right, Guy, take us out. Thank you, Carol. So we're going to do quite a different variety of different kinds of songs tonight. And here's a really nice blues song from Bob Dylan, written in 1966. Calls it Obviously Five Believers. Early in the morning, I'm calling you to please come home. Yes, I could make it without you. I just didn't feel so all alone. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I won't let you down. Won't let you down. No, I won't. You know I can if you can, honey. But honey, please don't. Got my black dog barking. Yes, it is now. Yes, it is. Outside my yard. Yes, I could tell you what it means if I didn't have to try so hard. All right. Your mama's working, your mama's moaning. She's crying, you know. She's trying, you know. You better hold down. Well, I'll tell you what you want, but I just don't know how. 15 jugglers, 5 believers, all dressed like men. Tell your mama not to worry, they are just my friends. All right. I'm calling you to please come home. Yes, I could make it without you if I just didn't feel so all alone. Oh, yeah. Look out. Here's another Bob Dylan tune. This one is called Working Man's Blues. Now, I'm doing this in B flat. You got it in B flat? Know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. An evening haze settling over town, starlight by the edge of the creek. Oh, the clarions go down, money's getting shallow and weak. Well, the place I love best is a sweet memory, a new path that we trod. They say low wages are a reality if we want to compete abroad. My crew weapons have been put on the shelf, so sit down by my knee. into the steel rails hung, got both eyes tight shut. Sitting here, trying to keep the hunger from creeping its way into my gut. Meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back or find your best on the front line. Sing a little bit of these working man's blues. Well, I'm sailing on back, getting ready for the long haul, tossed by the winds and the seas. Drag me more down to hell, stand them at the wall, sell them to their enemies. I'm trying to feed my soul with thought, go to sleep off the rest of the day. Sometimes no one wants what we got, sometimes you can't give it away. Now the place is ringed with countless foes, some of them may be deaf and dumb. No man, no woman knows the hour that the sorrow will come. In the dark I hear the night birds call, I can feel a lover's breath. I sleep in the kitchen with my feet in the hall. Sleep is like a temporary death. Meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back or find your best on the front line. But sing a little bit of these working man's blues. Well, they burned my barn, they stole my horse. I can't save a dime. I got to be careful, don't want to be forced into a life of continual crime. I can see for myself that the sun is sinking. How I wish you were here to see. Tell me now, am I wrong in thinking that you have forgotten me? Now they worry and they hurry and they fuss and they fret. They waste your nights and days. Therefore, I will forget, but you I remember always. Memories of you took me of Columbus. You wounded me with your words. And I can straighten out your tongue. It's over. Everything you've heard. Meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back or find your best on the front line. Sing a little bit of these working man's blues. In you, my friend, I find no blame. Wanna look in my eyes, please do. No one can ever claim that I took up arms against you. All across the peaceful sacred fields, they will lay you low. They'll break your arms, slash you with steel. I so say it must be so. Now I'm down to my luck and I'm black and blue. Gonna give you another chance. I'm all alone and I'm expecting you to lead me off in a cheerful dance. Got a brand new suit, a brand new wife. I can live on the rice and beans. Some people never worked a day in their life, don't know what work even means. So meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back or fight your best on the front line. Sing a little bit of these working man's blues. Yeah. And by the way, if you want to contribute to the Baird Rustin Center, we should do that because they could use the dough. They need it to keep going. And you can find the address on the, what is it called on the thing on the side?
Comments.
The comments section. You can see it, where to send your stuff. And if you can't find it, just Google Baird Rustin Center for Social Justice, and you'll find them. So here's something from Leonard Cohen. of G. Leonard wrote this on the Greek island of Hydra as electricity was being added to the island. There were birds on the wire. There were drunks in the midnight choir. The island was known for late night revelry. What's the song about? Well, Chris Christopherson thought it was about the impossibility of finding freedom in a world full of tethers. Like a bird on a wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir, I have tried in my way to be free. Like a worm on a hook, like a knight in an old-fashioned book, I have saved all my ribbons just for thee. And if I've been unkind, I hope that you will just let it go by. And if I've been untrue, I hope you know it was never to you. Just like a babe, still born, just like a beast with his hand, I have borne everyone reached out for me. But I swear by the song, by all that I have done wrong, that I will make it all up to me. I saw a man, a beggar, leaning on his crutch. He said to me, why do you ask for so much? I saw a woman leaning out a door. She said, why not go and ask for more? Like a bird on a wire, like a drum in a midnight choir, I have tried in my way to be free. One of the great songs I think of all time. But then I'm prejudiced, you know. I like Leonard Cohen. And I also like Kate Wolf. Person who died at the age of 44 in 1988 or 86. Still beloved. Still a Kate Wolf's fan club to this day in California, Northern California, where she's from. Key of A or B flat? You played in B flat. Okay, that's why I had played it in A last week with Rachel. Across the Great Divide. A lot of great divides in life, right? Let's cross it. I've been walking in my sleep, counting trouble, steady counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around, they going away. I've been sifting through the layers, dusty boots, faded paper tell a story I used to know, and it was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Now I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling, with a question, and I replied, but he's gone across the borderline. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. The finest hour I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day. It's when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Yes. And here's another Leonard Cohen song. He calls this one Everybody Knows. I've been singing this song probably for 20 years at least. And every time I do it, it seems to get more and more relevant. Everybody knows the dice are loaded. Everybody knows the roads with their fingers closed. Everybody knows the war is over. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Everybody knows the fight was fixed. The poor stay poor, the rich get rich. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that the boat is leaking. Everybody knows that the captain lies. Everybody's got this broken feeling, like their father or their dog just died. Everybody's talking to their pockets. Everybody wants a box of chocolates and a long stand road. everybody knows. Everybody sing it. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. That's the chorus. Do it again. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that you love me, baby. Everybody knows you really do. Everybody knows that you've been faithful. Give or take a night or two. Everybody knows you've been discreet, but there were so many people you had to meet without your clothes. And everybody knows. And everybody knows that it's now or never. Everybody knows that it's me or you. Everybody knows that you live forever. When you're done a line or two, everybody knows the deal is rotten. Old Black Joe is still picking cotton for your ribbons and bows. And everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that the plague is coming. Everybody knows that it's moving fast. Everybody knows that the naked man and woman is the shining artifact of the past. Everybody knows the scene is dead, but there's gonna be a meter on your head that will disclose what everybody knows. And everybody knows that you're in trouble. Everybody knows what you've been through. From the bloody cross on top of Calvary to the beach of Malibu. Everybody knows it's coming apart. Take one last look at this sacred heart before it glows. And everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. Yeah, it's a kind of a blues song, you know, but when you're singing the blues, you're happy. That's what a student of mine once told me. We were driving around on a Sunday morning. We passed the church and it was full of cars. And I was being a wise guy. I said to her, so what do you think they're doing in there? And she said, well, if they're singing, they're happy. She taught me a lesson. This is called Paradise. It's from John Prine. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were home. There's a backwoods old town that's often remembered. So many times that my memories are gone. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late and asking. It's the Peabody's coal train is holding away. Sometimes we travel right down the Green River, the abandoned old prison down by a tree hill, where the air smelled like snakes, and we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would do. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Newberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Just the Peabody's old train is holding away. Came with the world's largest shovel, tortured the timber and stripped all the land. While they dug for their coal till the land was forgotten, then they wrote it all down as the progress of man. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Newberg County, by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. The Peabody's coal train is holding away. So when I die, let my ashes flow down the Green River, let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. So Daddy, won't you take me down to Newberg County, by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. The Peabody's coal train is holding away. Mr. Peabody's coal train is holding away. All right. Yeah. So once again, don't forget to contribute to the Baird Rusted Center. It's a great, great place. All right, so now something from Holly Near. She calls it I Ain't Afraid. It's in C minor. I'm playing A minor in the capo 3. Fear will devour you. Watch out for the ego of the hour. The ones who say they know what are the ones that will impose it on you. I am afraid. I am afraid. I am afraid. Rise up and find a high story. Free up from the gods of war and glory. Watch out for the threats of purgatory. The spirit of the wind kill him off his sin and say, I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. Of your Bible, I ain't afraid. Of your Torah, I ain't afraid. Of your Quran, don't let the letter of the Lord obscure the spirit of your love. It's killing us. And I ain't afraid of your money, and I ain't afraid of your culture. I ain't afraid of your choices. I'm afraid of what you do in the name of your God. I ain't afraid of your Sunday. I ain't afraid of your spirit. I ain't afraid of your teachers. I'm afraid of what you do in the name of your God. And I ain't afraid of your Sabbath. I ain't afraid of your borders. I ain't afraid of your dances. I'm afraid of what you do in the name of your God. I ain't afraid of your children. I ain't afraid of your music. I ain't afraid of your stories. I'm afraid of what you do in the name of your God. So rise up to your higher power, free up from fear will devour you. Watch out for the ego of the hour. The ones who say they know what are the ones who will impose it on you. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. Holly Neal wrote that. Well, here's a song that appeared in the film "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" Some of you may remember that. This is the key of C, recorded by the Whites, group called the Whites. There's a dark and troubled side of life, but there's a bright and a sunny side too. Though you meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side also may be. So keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten our way. If we keep on the sunny side of life. All right. The chorus. side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten the way. We keep on the sunny side of life. Make it, boys. It's a verse. With a song to hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, and let us trust in our love always. Keep us everyone in our care. So keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten our way. We keep on the sunny side of life. I said, keep on the sunny side of life. Yes, that's such a positive song, isn't that something? We sing a lot of blues, but that's a very positive song. And here's one it's a blues, but to me, it's very positive too in its way. This comes from Brownie McGee. TV. It's called Living with the Blues. Rocks is my pillow, cold ground's my bed, blue sky's my blanket, moonlight is my friend. I'm not ashamed. That blues. I've been living with the blues. You ever been down? You know how I feel. Feel like an engine, got no driving wheel. I'm not ashamed. I ain't that new. I've been living with the blues. Well, the rocks have been my pillow, and cold ground had been my bed. Blue sky's been my blanket. I'm using the moonlight for my friend. You ever been down? You know how I feel. Feel like an engine, got no driving wheel. I'm not ashamed. Ain't that new? I've been living with the blues. All right. Let's do it again and I'll play the right chords. Yeah. Well, rocks have been my pillow, and cold ground has been my bed. Blue sky been my blanket. The moonlight for our friend. Don't believe I'm sinking. Look what the hole I've been. Don't believe I love you. Look what the fool I've been. I'm not ashamed. Ain't that cool? I've been living. That's it. I've been living out here. I've been living with the blues. Yeah, all right. Well, we're gonna do another letter cone. You do this in A or A flat?
It's G.
In G, you want to do it in G? All right, let's do it in G. The birds they sang at the break of day. Start again, I heard them say. Don't dwell on what has passed away, or what is yet to be. The wars, they will be fought again. The holy dove be caught again. Bought and sold and bought again. The dove is never free. Ring the bell, still ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. We asked for signs. The signs were sent. The birth betrayed. The marriage spent. The widowhood of every god. The signs for all to see. Can't run no more with that lawless crowd, while the killers in high places say their prayers out loud. But they've summoned up our thundercloud. They're gonna hear from me. Ring the bell, and still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. You can add up the parts, but you won't have the song. You can strike up the march, but there is no drum. Every heart to love must come, but like a refugee. Ring the bell, and still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack think that's the slowest we've ever done it. But that was nice. I like that. I think basically, I think we have time for one more song if we want to get out of here and let you all get on to your next, whatever is next for you. Don't forget to contribute to the Baird Rustin Center, please. This is from Guy Davis. TV. He calls it "You Don't Know My Mind." Well, you don't know my mind. You hear me talking, but you don't know my mind. You hear me laughing, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. Now if a smiling face is what you see, you can't tell what might be worrying me. But you don't know my mind. And if you hear me laughing, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. Well, I was broke, I was hungry when I came to town. You said, keep on moving, but it don't slow down. You don't know my mind. When you hear me laughing, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. Well, I took my mama to the burying ground. I turned my face when they let her down. You don't know my mind. And when you hear me laughing, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. All right, take us out, Guy. All right. Cool. Thank you, everybody. It was a lot of fun being here with you. And thank you, Robert. And thank you, Baird Rustin Center.
Thank you, Noemi. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, David. Straight out of Princeton, y'all. First Friday folk. We'll see you next month, my friends. Be well. Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that was First Friday folk, y'all. And thank you for joining us. What a wonderful evening to ease us into the weekend, to get us ready to be back in the beautiful struggle on Monday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope that you are surrounded by love and warmth, and I hope that it is everything you deserve and brings all the delights you deserve to your doorstep. Thank you for joining us tonight in Virtual Communion. As I said at the outset, we are here 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific every single freaking weeknight. So come back and join us at the Power Hour. We are here for you. Please be here with us. So until soon, my friends, much love and respect. And please do, those of you that might not know, we lost our headquarters during the pandemic. So please, if you can give whatever is within your heart, within your means, to help us find a new home. It's hard to be a safe space without a space, y'all. So please do donate. The link is right there in the comment section on your way out the door. Thank you so much again. We'll see you again soon. Be good to each other. Be good to your families, chosen or otherwise. And most especially, my friends, tonight, this weekend, and onward and upward, be good to yourselves. You need it, and we need you here with us.
We need in every community a group of angelic troublemakers.